I'm Anil Kumar, and I'll teach you prime factorization technique to factor trinomials. This prime factorization technique helps you to find the right combination of sum and product. So the question here is, factor 8x to the power of 4 minus 38x squared plus 35. Now one thing you should remember, you can treat this as a quadratic equation, as x to the power of 4 is kind of x squared to the power of square, right? So one part is that we could always write this question as 8 will replace x squared by, let us say, y. So x to the power of 4 becomes y squared. So let me rewrite this as in terms of y. So it becomes 8y squared minus 38y plus 35. So you see it is still a quadratic equation, correct? So it is equivalent quadratic equation. Do you see that? So remember that part. Now once we know it as an equivalent quadratic expression, we can factor with the techniques learned. So the technique for us is to find two numbers whose product should be 8 times 35. So we want product p times q as 8 times 35, and we want sum p plus q as minus 38, right? So that means we are looking for two numbers, both should be negative, right? So both are negative. When you multiply, you get positive, and when you add, you get negative. Okay. We'll apply the technique of prime factorization as you learned in few videos. 8 could be written as 2 times 4, and 4 could be written as 2 times 2. So prime factors of 8 are 2 times 2 times 2. Prime factors for 35 are 7 times 5. We know both numbers should be negative. They add up to give us 38. So what these numbers could be? So we have only few numbers to look into: 3, 2, 7 and 5. Now combining these, we can get what? 7 times 2 is, for example, 14, and 5 times 4, 2 times 2 and 2 is 20. When I add 20 to 14, I get 34, not 38. So that doesn't work. Okay. 8 and 35 also does not give us minus 38 when we combine them. So what could be the right answer? Let's try some more, right? So if I do a combination saying 7 times 4 is 28, and 2 times 5 is, oh, that works. So that works. We'll say 2 times 5 is 10, and then we will combine 7 times 4. So let me make this group, right? So we have 7 times 4. Okay, so we have minus 28, and that is minus 10, and that gives us minus 38. Correct. So the idea here is that there are very few numbers to work with and get the answer. So now we can write this minus 38 as combination of minus 28 and of course y minus 10 y plus 35. Now you can factor 4 from the first two, so we have 4 and y, so it is 2y minus 7. In this case 5 is common, so we get 5 y minus 7. The sign changes, right? So it is negative, positive, since I've taken negative here. So sorry, 2y. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So we have 2y minus 7 as a common factor. Always you'll get these two same. If not, check your calculations, correct? I made a mistake. Since I know this should be same, we just checked, right? So 2y minus 7, you can get now 4y minus 5. Since y is x squared, I replace this with x squared. So I get 2x squared minus 7 times 4x squared minus 5. I hope you understand and appreciate the technique. So whenever the powers are not square, we could replace the variable as we did here. Then once we have a quadratic trinomial, we can apply the technique which we have just learned. Now you also saw that prime factorization here helps. So important thing here is prime factorization helps. You've seen how. You can do some more videos wherever you are struggling with bigger numbers. You can apply prime factorization. Then there are just few numbers to work with. They will always help you to give the right combination in minimum time. I'm Anil Kumar and I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.